welcome to another interesting segment of Gnome Truth Nigeria. Today I want to run the topic Nigerian man and a serious relationship. Nigerian man and serious relationship. Another version. I think I've done something similar to this. Now, I'm running this topic because there are a lot of women who actually don't know when they are in a very serious and committed relationship with Nigerian men. A lot of women are actually dating themselves, but they think they're actually in a serious relationship with a Nigerian man because some are swimming in confusion. So I felt like, okay, let me make this much needed video to clear this once and for all. So join me as we talk about this. Now, when a Nigerian man uh, wants to get into a serious relationship, the first thing a Nigerian man does is that he basically knows what he wants in a woman. Don't confuse this. 90% of Nigerian men know what they want in a woman before they even approach you. They have a bucket list of what they want in a woman. And this bucket list is divided into two. We're looking at the physical appearance and also character. So the Nigerian man, in terms of physical appearance, would look at height, he's going to look at shape, he's going to look at color, he's going to look at height. This matters a lot to a lot of Nigerian men. And then after this, they would also look at character. They'll look at character when these two things are okay, when they fuse together. This is when they refer to you as like the perfect woman, the perfect match, or wife material. In fact, a lot of Nigerian men would reject a woman if the woman does not meet their physical standard they expect of a woman. Either she's too tall, or she's short, or she's so much on the big side, or she's slim, or whatever the case is. Additionally, there are a lot of Nigerian men who would basically, reject a lady also based on the character. So you may have a situation where you could be very attractive. The Nigerian man comes to you and then he notices you have a bad character. That would totally disqualify him from doing anything or continuing with you. So when you're dealing with a Nigerian man who has come to know you, the one thing he does is that the moment he spends his time and then he understands that, okay, you pass everything, he will put his time in that relationship. And at that moment, he would, do everything so you guys could be a couple. And if this is not the case, if maybe he has come to know you because you're good looking and the character is bad, he may either discontinue from it or try to see, okay, if he could work with what he has at hand, or perhaps giving you signals and sign, so you could see that, okay, he's not interested. So these things are very, very important. Keep that at the back of your mind that most Nigerian men know what they want in a woman. Again, yes, there are some that are very confused, but with time, these ones who are confused, they will get more clarity and then they would decide. So once you are dealing with a Nigerian man and you're having uncertainty, it hasn't come to like put a nail on the head of the relationship to say, okay, this is who we are. We're a couple or this. And, you've been with this guy for months, 1 year, and you're still wondering where you guys are. Just be ready to know that, okay, anything can happen. Have that at the back of your mind. Now, another thing is when he has succeeded in like, okay, this is who I want. I know who I want you. The next thing he does is that he would make out time for you. This is the next thing. Guys, when a Nigerian is serious, he makes out time for you. No matter how busy his schedule is, he would find time to reach out to you. Of course, he might be busy, but he would always catch up on that. Now, Nigerian men, when they know what they want in a woman and they know that this is the woman they want to be with, they would make their presence known in the life of that woman. This includes them calling, texting you, video calling you, chats, voice notes, even if they are so busy that they are the personal assistants to God in heaven, they will find time, to get to reach out to you. Make sure that they contact you. even if things are very rough and tight, they would explain the situation to you so that you would be up to date in what is happening in their life, to know that, okay, the reason he hasn't written me for the past 2 days or 3 days is because of this. But when a Nigerian man wants you, he would reach out to you. It is no brainer. It is very simple. This man sees you guys to, thinks you guys would be together. He hopes to build something serious with you. There is no way he's going to know you if he doesn't spend time as much as he can to communicate with you, because communicating with you would allow him to know you. So, in the absence of this communication, just know that something is not right somewhere. And I keep saying it, no matter how busy a Nigerian man is, no matter how busy he is, I emphasize, no matter how busy he is, he would find out time to reach out to you. And this is a certain. The moment he knows you are the person he wants to be with, he's going to spend a lot of time communicating with you, because he needs to know you so that he can decide if you are the perfect fit for him. Now, the moment that is established, you would now start seeing what I call the care and attention. The moment he gets to know you, he will start showing you care and attention. Nigerian men are very caring. If you meet any lady who has actually dated a real Nigerian man or married to a real Nigerian man, you understand that Nigerian men are very, very caring. If you're dating a Nigerian man, you're starved of care, you are not with a Nigerian man. There's something wrong. You need to ask that guy what nationality he's coming from, because the Nigerian men are very good at caring. You can ask any lady who has actually dated a real Nigerian man. So when you feel like, okay, this guy doesn't show care in anything I do, there could be a problem. Because you see, when a Nigerian man likes you, when he wants you, he treats you like an egg. When you when you carry egg in your hand, you are careful not to exert a lot of pressure on it so it doesn't break. You're careful not to drop it so it doesn't break. So you hold it gently. You treat it very, delicate, because you understand it is delicate. So if you're with a Nigerian man, one thing you should never be facing is to be starved of care and attention, because Nigerian men are very good at that. They would come all over you with care and attention. I'm not talking about care like, okay, he's going to spend wild on you. No, when you're sick, when you're troubled, when you're down, when you feel, downcast, when you need somebody to talk to, when you need reassurance from someone, even when you're broke financially, a lot of Nigerians will sort you out with what they can afford. And I'm not telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. And this is the truth. So sometimes when a lot of women come to me and they say they're in a relationship, but they paint scenario to show that this guy doesn't actually care for them, I begin to ask myself, okay, are you truly in a relationship, or you're in a situationship? That's important to know. So Nigerian men, when they have established they want to start something with you, apart from making time to call you, they will show you care and attention. We call it pampering. They pamper you. That's the time we use in Nigeria. The next thing is, the moment this is established, he would want to introduce you to his family and friends. Now he's sure about you. He knows you are the right woman physically, and your character, everything is top notch. He understands this, and that's why he's calling you. He's showing you care and attention so that you would agree to his demand, like, I want you to be my girlfriend, I'll take care of you, and all of that. The moment this is established, he's sure about you. He would want to introduce you to the family. This is what I call the unveiling stage. This is where, some of his friends may be asking, bro, are you in a relationship? What is happening? Why are you still single? At that point, a lot of Nigerians may keep quiet. They might not say much because they still want to understand who you are. They would be talking to you, but they still want to understand who you are. They don't want to be seen as this unserious guy who is always, every 5 months, he's with different women. So until they are sure, they keep calm. The moment they establish that, okay, this lady fits everything, she ticks all the boxes, at least some of the boxes. At this point, they can now introduce you to friends and family. It depends on your distance. You could speak with them on phone, you could meet them in person. If it is so serious and urgent, if there's a need to travel, you guys will travel to meet them. At this point, he is telling them, look at the lady I have been talking with all along. So when you meet the family, he doesn't hide you anymore. That's why I called it the unveiling stage, because this is the stage where he is now ready to show you to the world. Like if he's somebody who uses social media, this is the stage where he would post you on his WhatsApp, his Facebook, Instagram, when you're having things like birthday, uh, Valentine's Day and what have you. This is where he shows you to the world if he's big on social media. But if he's not big on social media, all his friends that are important and family, he would show you to them or make them understand that, okay, there's this person who exists. And this is very important. And most Nigerian men, they do this when they can establish the fact that, okay, this lady is the lady I really want to be with. She ticks all my boxes. So the friends would assess you, the family would also assess you, and they would look at certain things to also know that, okay, if you are actually the kind of lady that should be with their son or their friend. And this is where you would hear things like maybe when you're gone, you hear the family say, oh, I like her, she's very beautiful, or oh, she's respectful, oh, she's nice, she's decent. And then when you hear the family and friends making this comment, it's like, bro, thumbs up, what are you waiting for? Go get married to this girl. But if if you hear situations like, if you hear a statement like, uh please, where did you find this lady, where did you bring her from? This lady is so disrespectful. She's mannerless. Once start hearing this, another thought has been introduced into the mind of this guy. He starts doubting himself, like, do I actually know her? Are there things people are saying that I'm not saying? Am I actually making a mistake being with this guy? And this is where cold feet starts. But the moment the family gives him green light to say, okay, guy, look, everything is okay, everything is fine. We like her. She's decent. She's beautiful. She's respectful, and all of that. The next thing, if you guys want, is, you know, so I wrote wedding bells. My apology. I don't smoke weed, but yeah, wedding bells. The next thing is, you guys will get married if that is what you both want. So this is the next stage. The family, they've like, okay, we are okay with her. So the next stage is, you guys would decide if you guys plan on like getting married. This is where you guys are free, you know, to go about with it, tie the nuptial knots, because at this stage everything is complete. These are stages you go through when you are with a serious Nigerian man in a relationship. I may not have the time to break it, but in a nutshell, these are stages you go through. So now the question is, a lot of you may be asking, of what relevance is this to me? I know my Nigerian man loves me and I love him. I know this because he told me so. Case closed. I understand this, that's for sure. Well, to my defense, there are a lot of you who actually jump stages. I'll give you an instance. You've been talking to a Nigerian man online. You've not met him before. 2 3 weeks into the conversation, you're already being introduced to the family, the brothers, the sister, the mother, the father. They start telling you, "Oh, he's nice. Come and marry him." Some would even act religious and they pray for you. They pray for you, so you kind of like, you have the seal of approval. It's like, oh, he prayed, oh, the father prayed for me or the mother prayed for me. Those things don't mean anything. They actually don't mean anything. So a lot of you jump the stages, and because of ignorance in some parts, or because of negligence, you don't actually know if this person is serious, because to you, the moment family is brought into the equation, it's seriousness. But it could be format, it could be a stage, or something to do to get something from you, either money or visa. And this is why a lot of you make mistake when you actually confuse someone who is not actually wanting something serious with you uh, to want something serious with you. So this guy maybe doesn't want something serious with you, but he's just looking for a way to make you believe that, okay, look, I am very serious. And that's what he just has to sell to you. The moment he sells that to you, you buy it, you become his victim. And that's why I am taking my time to kind of like explain this to you. Because a lot of you, you start making excuses. There are a lot of you who write me and you're making excuses for the guy. You know, you're like, oh, he's very busy, his work is stressful, oh, he's very sad for the past 3 weeks, he's angry because he's Nigerian, it is so difficult for him to be a Nigerian. Poor soul, poor Nigerian soul. I'm just wondering what it's like for him to be a Nigerian. You know, you make excuses why this guy is not calling you. You make excuses because you are scared of facing reality. You're scared of coming to terms that this guy you so much love may not actually be into you. You're scared of coming to terms that this guy could actually be playing you. You're scared of coming to terms that this your dream man who fits everything is not actually into you. So sometimes when you are presented the truth, you make flimsy and audacious excuses. You know, you just will say things just to create a wall on yourself so that you have a reason to believe that, well, the reason things are like this is because of this. And this is not good. Now, guys, what's my view to this? My advice always is this. If you're dealing with a guy and for whatever any of this aforementioned reason, he's not calling you, he's not texting you, he's not giving you attention or care, he's hiding you like you're some deity, he's hiding you like you're one of these shrines, like you're a shrine princess, I don't know, whatever the case is. The moment you notice it, I would always say, please don't assume, confront him. Confront him and hear what he has to say. Now, when he explains his reason, I would also tell you this: keep calm and watch if things improve. Now, if things doesn't improve, I would say confront him again the second time. Now, after the second time, things doesn't improve. This is where you need to fold your hands and watch. And at this point, I would always say, give him 3 to 4 months. See what he does with this time you've given to him. Now, if nothing changes at that time, just know that you were never in a relationship. You were in a situationship. I don't know what situation it was, but you can tell me. Now, one thing is that a lot of you would be so pushed, struggling. It's like demons are pushing you because suddenly it's not angels. Demons are pushing you to reach out, to call. I so much like this guy. I'm attracted to him. I want to know why me? What have I done? Why are you not calling me? Am I not beautiful enough? And all of this. It happens. These things they play on your head, right? No one wants to feel like they're not good enough. No one likes to be rejected. But you see, one thing about rejection is that there are some rejections that you would go down back the years 10 years later, you play it and you're like, "Whew, I really dodged a bullet." So if this is you, you're trying to call him, don't call. Don't make the mistake of playing the role of the man. I don't know how it is in your country. I don't know if the men or the women are the ones chasing the women. I don't care. But when you deal with a Nigerian man, let the Nigerian man chase you. That is how it is in our culture. Let him be the one coming after you. Don't say, yeah, I don't care. I'm a modern woman. I can do what I like. It doesn't work with us. So, my sister, that's Wahala. It doesn't work with us. So, don't allow yourself be in that position. Let the man come after you. Get your respect. That is how it works for us Nigerian men. Become after you, not the other way around. Don't put yourself in a mess where you lose your respect and dignity. So, guys, yes. Look, if you got questions, as always, you can write me on hometrue36@gmail.com. Or for those of you who like to write or chat on WhatsApp because you have a lot to say, you can write them all in on email. You can chat me on the number on your screen. So, guys, thank you very much. I'd like to say like, share, subscribe. Home Truth Niger, peace out.